Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and all I ask is that you check out my playlists, because once you check those out, I got you for life. Yeah. Not sure how this is going to turn out with this light behind me, but that's okay, because you can hear about what I'm doing if you can't see it too well. But the view's so darn nice here in southern Florida. It's beautiful, man. Middle of the winter and it's so beautiful here. The name of this brewery today. Well, first of all, take a look. All right, we're doing a beer today. All right. Let's see here. What am I doing? There it is. I don't know how well you can see it. It's in a cool bottle. I love the shape of this bottle. Look at the bottle. It's Italian. All right. I was at the Italian deli. And I saw they had a bunch of Italian, I didn't have a bunch of Italian beers, but they had Italian beers, so I bought as many as I could that I thought were interesting. Sprinkle them on here. This one looked interesting. Well, the bottle looked really interesting, but Labi is the name of the brewery. Labi, La NERA, so I think it means black beer. Craft beer Imperial Stout. It's a high fermentation Imperial Stout, 7% ABV, 42 IBUs. High fermentation just means when they add the yeast to it, the type of yeast that they use, when it finishes doing its magic, and all the sugar's been converted into alcohol, the yeast rises to the top, and that's why they call it high fermentation. It produces a higher alcohol content generally, a little more fruity beer, although I don't think this one's going to be very fruity at all. Yeah, that's about it. And there's usually less carbon dioxide in a high fermentation beer. If you ever see low fermentation, this is a different type of yeast. When it's done, it sinks to the bottom and produces the opposite of what this does. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Gotta undo this here. What top we got on here? Let me just get the can, the bottle open around it. For goodness sakes, man, open it. Open it. I'm trying to save the top because I use these for certain things sometimes. I like them to be not too bent. I never get it right. Got it off. Alright. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a black top with nothing on it. Alright. Doesn't matter. Let's get into this beer. Once again, I just love this bottle design. And then on the back, of course, it's got the little Italian flag. And I'm not sure what you can see, because I know the sun's behind me and I might be dark. And the beer and all dark, but I hope not. I hope you get a good view of it. Alright. So here it is. Looking really good. Yeah. Not only is the beer probably a dark brown or dark red, but it looks black. In the light, maybe it is. I don't know. Right here, it looks black. I don't know what it looks like to you with the light behind you. The head's brown. It's a light brown, but it's brown. I'd say above tan even. So, ooh, I smell it from here. Wow. Coffee, cocoa, brown sugar. Oh, a little burnt toast. Forgot to mention, high fermentation beers are also usually served at a little warmer temperature. And that, my friends, is the difference between high fermentation and low fermentation. Whatever I said about the high fermentation, the opposite for the low fermentation. All right. Talk about the taste here in a second. You know, I always like to acclimate my palate. It's 11.2 ounces in this cool bottle. That, my friends, is some strong coffee. Taste. Real strong coffee. Cocoa. Dark chocolate malts, burnt malts, caramelized. Nice bitterness at the end. Nice. Nice bitter aftertaste after you finish this. The sweet malts, cocoa, the coffee, and then the bitterness at the end. Nice. Very nice. Very good job. They kind of crafted these in a way to kind of mimic wines, and what I mean by that is to go with foods and stuff. And this is kind of an after dinner where you would have coffee after your meal in Italy, or in anywhere, I guess. They suggest serving this as an alternative. So, and they said that about all their beers. They kind of different ones to pair with different foods. All right. So I have another one from this brewery, Labi, however you say it. La Imbrata. I'm not sure what that means. We'll get into that. That's the next one. It's a different type of beer. It's a IPA. Totally different from this. This is very good. It is. It's very good. Very good. Very nice, man. Those flavors are spot nice, solid, coming through. Each one of them, you can pick it out. It's not a mingle flavor, so you can pick out each flavor. It's amazing. And just the whole bitterness and the whole beer is really just well put together. So they did a good job with this. All right. Well, thank you. And like I said, check out the playlist. Give me a sub, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. I'm gonna do the other Italian one here in a minute.